Chase mastery, not money, because money follows mastery. When you become exceptional at what you do, money will follow. And the more you can master your craft, the more you can create the type of impact you want to see in this world. So in this video, I'll cover two things. Number one, the secret of achieving mastery. And number two, the 5 steps to achieve mastery fast. So stay tuned. Hello, if we're meeting for the first time, this is Millie Leung from Shine to Impact TV. I share a brand new video every Tuesday to help you create a business and a life that you truly love. So be sure to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell too. And also, don't forget to hit the like button too. So let me ask you a question. What do these individuals have in common? Rich? Billionaires? Famous? Yes, absolutely. But do you realize that the reason why they're rich, billionaires, and famous is because they are masters in their craft. They are world-class and exceptional in what they do. Now think about it. When you're that good at what you do and you put that skill in great use, how could your income not grow? It is just impossible, right? It is just cause and effect. So my point is, if you really want to create the type of wealth and impact in this world, you want to chase mastery, not money. Now, with that said, let me share with you on how to achieve mastery in anything. Point number 1, the secret of achieving mastery. I remember more than 10 years ago when I visited Tokyo, Japan for a vacation. One very beautiful sunny early afternoon, I was just leisurely doing some sightseeing and walking around the hustling, busy streets of Tokyo. And as lunchtime came, I was searching for a place to grab a quick bite to eat. Now, I went into this little alley and found this tiny restaurant that sells ramen, the Japanese soup noodles. Now, the restaurant was nothing fancy. It only has like 8 seats inside. And there was a few customers already eating, but it was not full. So I went in and grabbed myself a seat. Now, because I didn't know how to speak Japanese, so I looked around and pointed to the ramen to this customer that was eating, signaling to the chef that I wanted the same thing. About 10 to 15 minutes later, my ramen came. And oh my goodness, it smells so good and it tasted so delicious. Now, to be honest, I really wasn't expecting it to be so good because it was just a tiny restaurant in a small alley. But my point is, in the Japanese culture, they are dedicated to mastery. I saw that over and over during my trip. Whether it's making noodles, making shoes, making chopsticks, making furniture, they are devoted to their crafts. Now, they don't think of it as a job. They put so much heart, so much passion, and so much thoughtfulness in whatever they do, and they are so proud of their work. In some cases, you will even see generations of the Japanese in the same business, dedicated their lives to master that one craft. And I think that is beautiful, and we can all learn something from that. You see, mastery doesn't come overnight. It takes time and it takes deliberate practice. Mastery is a path of patient, dedicated efforts with no attachment to immediate results. Patient, dedicated efforts. Now, for most people, on the other hand, this is what happens. We start to learn something new and it feels difficult. Just imagine yourself learning to play the piano for the very first time. Play tennis, start a new business, learn to edit videos, or master email marketing. It can be tough, right? It is out of our comfort zone and it feels hard, and then self-doubts creep in. This is so tough and it's sounding terrible.
Oh, you are so bad at this. You don't even have any music talent. And this is just making noises, not music.
I think you're right. I think I'm just not cut out for this.
That's right. Keep it up. You are wasting your time. Just go watch TV. It's way more fun anyway.
I guess you're right. It's more fun watching TV. Forget it. I'm not gonna learn this. For most people, that's when they want to give up. They feel that it's getting too hard and they want to jump to the next thing that they think would be easier. Information is easily accessible, and so people are always easily distracted, and there's always a next shiny object to follow. That is why most people don't achieve mastery. Most people are not willing to put in the work, overcome this stage of learning that involves failing, frustrations, trying, failing, and trying over and over again. But the secret is that the path to mastery is available to all of us. With enough effort and persistency, achieving mastery in a chosen field is within reach for anyone. According to the book Mastery by Robert Greene, mastery is not a function of genius or talent. It is a function of time and intense focus applied to a particular field of knowledge. So we don't need to be a genius or naturally talented to achieve mastery. And that brings me to my second point. Point number 2, 5 steps to achieve mastery fast. Now there are 5 simple steps to achieve mastery fast. Step number 1, learn. Smart people learn from everything and everyone. Average people from their experiences. Stupid people already have all the answers. So the beginning of mastery starts from learning. Deciding on what you want to master, and then devoting time to learning that skill. When it comes to learning, you want to make sure that you're learning the right thing. There is a saying that goes, practice makes perfect, which is actually completely not true. The truth is, practice only makes permanent. Now imagine this, if you want to learn how to play golf, you're willing to work hard and you're practicing all the time, but you're swinging the golf club the wrong way. What happens is that the more you practice, the more the wrong swing will become permanent. You see, it does not make your swings perfect. So that is why the correct saying should be perfect practice makes perfect. Now, having said that though, it is often difficult for us to see our own blind spots and mistakes. And that is why having a coach or a mentor will help you to learn the right thing in the right steps. That can save you time and save you tons of frustration as well. Choose a coach or a mentor who best fits your needs and connect with your values. Do you miss me? Have you been good? Don't forget I'm a coach too. And perfect practice makes perfect. So, have you practiced today yet? Yes, 5 minutes. Only 5 minutes? That's not good enough. Practice more now. Now! What else? What else? What else? Jokes aside though, if you are starting a business or building your personal brand and are looking for a mentor or a coach, do check out my one-on-one business coaching and mentorship program. I'll put a link below this video. Meanwhile, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell too. And if you like this video, please like it and share it with your friends too. Okay, now let's move on to step number 2 on how to achieve mastery in anything. Step number 2, reflect. After you learn something, you want to pause and ask yourself what the key takeaways are from what you've just learned and how you can apply those things in your life and in your work. Because if you don't reflect on it, it will be wasted. Have you come across people who tells you that a certain book is great, but when you ask them what the book is all about or what is so great about the book, they don't remember it? Now that is because they never took the time to reflect after reading that information. So the information is not internalized and is quickly forgotten. So remember, after you've learned something, take some time to review your notes, reflect upon what you've just learned, and see how you can apply the new information in your situation. And that brings me to the third step on how to achieve mastery in anything fast. Step number 3, implement, get feedbacks, and correct. Now, as soon as you learn something and reflected on it, you want to start implementing it. As they often say, use it or you will lose it. For example, if you want to learn how to edit videos, you need to start editing some videos. If you want to get good at Facebook marketing, then you need to start doing some posts on Facebook. Don't be afraid to make mistakes because every master was once a disaster. I still remember when I started my first business in the year 2011, I was so bad and that my first 60 potential clients rejected me, but I did not give up. I learned from my mentors, took courses, read books, and I took lots of actions. I made tons of mistakes, got feedbacks, and corrected them along the way. And eventually, I got better and better at my craft along the way. Okay, now let's move on to step number 4. Step number 4, practice, practice, practice. Now, according to the book Outliners by Malcolm Gladwell, it takes 10,000 hours to hone your skills to mastery. The Kung Fu master does the same moves tens of thousands of times, practicing the same punches 10,000 times or more until that punch becomes unstoppable. Wow, amazing! You're my new idol! The point of mastery isn't about being great right at the get-go, but it is about practicing over and over and getting better at it every single day. It is a journey, not a destination. So, do have fun and enjoy the journey. Okay, last but not least, step number 5. Step number 5, learn some more. Yep, when you practice and got better, you can go back to your coach or your mentor and learn some more. Stay humble, put your ego aside, and continue to practice, get feedbacks, correct, and practice again. Focus on one thing, immerse yourself in it, and get really great at it before you move on to another thing. The marketplace will reward you financially for your mastery. As the saying goes, there is no glory in practice, but without practice, there is no glory. So there you have it, the secret of achieving mastery in the 5 steps to achieve mastery fast. And I really hope that this helps you. Okay, now it's your turn. Tell me this, what is one skill you want to master next? Leave a comment below to let me know. And if you have any other tips to achieve mastery, I would really love to know. So please do leave a comment below this video. You have a special gift in you. Believe in yourself and shine and impact the world in a bigger way. Remember, dream big, start small, and act now. With that said, I look forward to seeing you in the next episode. Bye for now. Subscribe and hit the bell.